Hey, welcome to the third and final part of the video, and today we're going to see what's the strategic planning and what is the marketing plan. So you ready? Let's go. There is no marketing plan if you didn't do your strategic planning first, because a strategic planning sets the stage for the marketing plan. It starts with its overall purpose and mission. These guide the information of measurable corporate objectives. A corporate audit then gathers information on the company, its competitors, its market, and the general environment in which the firm competes. A SWOT analysis gives a summary of the strengths and weaknesses of the company, together with the opportunities and threats it faces. Next, headquarters decide what portfolio of business and products is best for the company and how much support to give each other. This helps to provide the strategic objectives that guide the company's various activities. Then, each business and product unit develops detailed marketing and other functional plans to support the company-wide plan. Let's start with the planning process, which is really important for us to create a good marketing plan. So, putting plans into action involves 4 stages. The first one is analysis. Planning begins with a complete analysis of the company's situation. The company must analyze its environment to find attractive opportunities and avoid environmental threats. The second one is planning. Through strategic planning, the company decides what it wants to do with each business unit, and marketing planning involves deciding marketing strategies that will help the company attain its overall strategic objectives. The third one is implementation, that turns the strategic plans into actions. And the last one is control. Control consists of measuring and evaluating the results of plans and activities and taking corrective action to make sure objectives are being achieved. Our journey begins with a mission. A mission states the purpose of a company. It must ask, what business are we in? What do consumers value? What are we in business for? What sort of business are we? What makes us special? These simple sounding questions are among the most difficult that a company will ever have to answer. A mission should be realistic, specific, based on distinctive competences, and motivating. A clear mission statement acts as an invisible hand that guides people in the organization so that they can work independently and yet collectively towards overall organization goals. Knowledge is power, and that is exactly the best definition for the strategic audit. It is the intelligence used to build the detailed objectives and strategy of a business. It has 2 parts, the external and internal audit. The external audit, or marketing environment audit, as you want to call it, examines the macro environment and task environment of a company. As you can see here in the picture, this audit contains various forces that the company usually does not have control over. For example, demographic forces, economic, natural, technological, political, and cultural forces. As they can happen or change at any moment in time, it is important that we analyze them in order to have a better perspective of these elements that might influence in the company. Now we have the internal audit. It examines all aspects of the company. As you can see in the picture, it is going to analyze the elements that they have control over. They can control these elements, and as its name says, it's going to be a more internal process. So we're going to check the company itself, the suppliers that we're using, the marketing intermediaries, the customers, competitors, and publics. Now we're going to use all of the data that we got from the previous audit and turn it into analysis. So, which one? The SWOT analysis, or also called SWOT. So this analysis draws the critical strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Managers need to identify the main threats and opportunities that their company faces. The purpose of the analysis is to make the manager anticipate important developments that can have an impact on the firm. The strengths and weaknesses in the SWOT analysis do not list all features of the company, but only those relating to critical success factors. A list that is too long betrays a lack of focus and an inability to discriminate what is important, so make sure to identify them well. Okay, so after I made that analysis where I know my strengths, my weaknesses, my threats, and my opportunities, I need to identify what's my portfolio to take advantage of it. So the business portfolio is a collection of businesses and products that make up the company. All of the products that I sell, all of the businesses that I'm into, that is my business portfolio. The company must analyze its current business portfolio and decide which businesses should receive more, less, or no investment at all. The best known portfolio planning methods are from the Boston Consulting Group. So let's see. Okay, so this is the Boston Consulting Group box. Here you have it. Maybe you have seen it before or you've heard about it before, but it is not complicated. It's basically a matrix, but we just need to understand its elements, okay? So on the vertical axis, market growth rate provides a measure of market attractiveness, how attractive it is for the market. On the horizontal axis, relative market share serves as a measure of company strength in the market. So how strong my company is with that product in the market. By dividing the growth share matrix as indicated, 4 products can be identified. The first one is the stars. Stars are high growth, high share businesses or products. They often need heavy investment to finance their rapid growth, and eventually their growth will slow down and they will turn into cash cows. That is our next one. Cash cows are low growth, high share businesses or products, and these established and successful products need less investment to hold their market share. Thus, they produce cash that the company uses to pay its bills and to support other products that need investment. So these ones are the main source of money for the company. Then we have the question marks. Question marks are low share businesses in high growth markets. And the last one are dogs. Dogs are low growth, low share businesses and products, and they may generate enough cash to maintain themselves, but don't promise to be large sources of cash for the company. Now we have all of the information, all of the analysis, and all of the processes that we need in order to put them into a marketing plan. And maybe you're wondering, what does a marketing plan look like? Well, it is going to be different for everyone because, again, we all want different things to consider. We all have different strategies and we all want different objectives that we want to achieve, okay? But a product or brand plan should contain the following sections, again, if it is required. We have the executive summary, current marketing situation, threats and opportunities, objectives and issues, marketing strategies, action programs, and budgets and controls. Okay, so again, it's basically all of the information and all of the research that we made before, but we're going to put it into a formal plan. I know it might be a lot of theory and you might say like it's a lot of stuff to do and that it's so complicated to create a marketing plan, but it is not really. Even a small business can create a marketing plan, and it's going to help you to have a more clear idea of where you want to go, what you want to get, and what's the thing that they really need, okay? You can help yourself using these questions like, who are you? What do you want to achieve? Who are they? Who is your target market? How will we connect with them? What is our story? What do we want to sell, okay? How do they want to be communicated with? And how are we doing right now? Okay, that was the end of the video tutorial. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully now you have all of the elements that you require in order to create a really good marketing plan, and see you the next time.